Behind me is a 3,700 square foot laundromat with 50 operating, functioning washers and 50 pockets of dry capacity. It was for sale for $400,000, then $300,000, then $100,000. It ended up being free to my client. Now you're wondering, how is that even possible? How is that plausible? Well, it's infrastructure. That's what we are after. And although this location is bringing in $30,000 a month in cash to the operator is also the landlord. And that landlord wants to stop collecting the cash and mopping the floors. It's hard for you to understand why anyone would end up in that position. Do you have a job? Do you work digging ditches? Maybe you loved it on day one. Maybe you interviewed so well and you were so happy to start filling out those TPS reports. But after a decade or so, it starts to grind you down. That happens to everyone.
We are in Los Angeles, California, Vermont Avenue, Laundromat number 4. We're about to head inside and take a look.
Dude, congratulations.
Thank you.
This is nuts.
Yeah.
How is it even possible that you can get a 3,700 square foot store for free? I mean, come on.
What
for the cheap seats? How does it work? How is it even possible? Explain it to me. I don't even understand it.
Yeah, it's driving every street in Los Angeles until you know it like the back of your hand. Shopping every single location, talking to as many landlords as you can get a hold of. Get your foot in the door, and then once that happens, this particular store, I got a tip on it. But even if you don't get the tips, you drive through every street, shop. You know, you gotta stop. You can't just drive by and say, it looks like a nice one, I'm gonna move on to the next one. You gotta stop, you gotta go in, because sometimes they'll have a nice bright sign out front, shiny windows.
This equipment is ending up being yours?
Yeah.
Every piece of equipment that's in here?
Yeah, I just text another contact I have, and he'll probably be able to buy it for sure. The dryer's 100% he's gonna buy. Got some Dexters over there, which there's a tremendous aftermarket for those. A bunch of dryers that
this stuff still looks viable to me. Why are you getting rid of it?
Yep. Well, because when we open back up after the retool, all new equipment, then the core clients that it already has, they're gonna tell all their friends, and instead of doing $30,000 a month, we're going to do $50,000, $60,000 a month.
Okay.
If we keep going the way it is, it's okay, it's fine, but it's a lot of work. Machines going, it's a lot of work to make a little money. Instead, rip these out, sell them for whatever you can get for them, put in new equipment that doesn't take a whole lot to keep running because it's brand new.
Right. Okay. I mean, this is a nice store. You know, I don't even understand why anyone would want to remove this equipment, but you're going to own this machine and you're going to sell this machine to someone.
Yeah.
Because the operator, why would they give you this store if they're doing $30K a month? Why would they do it?
Because they don't want to operate. They don't want to come down here on a Saturday morning and collect coins and deal with drain valves and refunds for customers. She just wants to collect a rent check and mailbox money.
Brilliant. Hard to understand. They get tired of running a broom. You've heard me say this. I'm not going to answer for you, but you put that bug in their ear, you put that wig in their brain, and you say, when you're ready, I'm ready.
Yeah.
You're a nice guy, you're a nice character. You don't have to be nice. You can choose your own verbiage, but you say, when you're ready to walk, let me know, and it's done.
Yeah.
So I get that, I understand it. The landlord themselves is handing you the business because they don't want to mop the floors anymore, and you understand that you never have to mop the floors.
Correct, yeah.
That's the way that it works.
When the dog poops on the floor, I'm not the one picking it up.
There's poop right there, by the way. There's just a little bit of poop.
Richard, somebody brought their dog in. The dog didn't leave entirely.
I mean, I can't say enough about 3,700 square foot. You're right. This is, you must be shitting yourself. I mean, this place is going to make you rich.
Yeah, it's amazing. If you look out the window right here, you just see a sea of houses of a bunch of people who don't have washers and dryers. They're going to walk across the street right here, all premium equipment. We're going to charge appropriate for what we just installed, and it's gold time. It really is.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I'm Joe. I'm not Danny's employee. I'm my own guy. I do my own thing. This is my 4th free store. I've got them all using Danny's method. It works. It can secure your future. If you do it, you got to put in the work. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not something where you buy the course and you quit your job the following day. It takes some work, but if you put in the work, the sky's the limit. You know, you can get 4. I have no plans on stopping at 4. We're going to keep going and just keep ramping it up. Danny's whole process, it's really just the beginning. His course, it teaches you how to operate the stores. If you follow his plan, you're gonna be successful. If you come in here, do all the things that he did, you're gonna make money. It's awesome. It's not necessarily easy. It's definitely work, but if you can put in some work, it's amazing.
We talked about this before. At the end of the day, I've done so many of these interviews, not enough, because now I have people opening stores outside of my purview. They get the course, I never hear from them. Some people are like that. They don't want to be in front of a camera. Forget that. They don't even want to talk to me. There are kids now that don't want to go up and ask for ketchup at the counter at McDonald's. They don't want to interact with humans, so
yeah,
that ain't me. This is the real Danny. I'm not here to try to be a showman. It's just the way that I am. No script ever. And I'm bursting with pride because you have done it, because I did this so many times, and I just wanted, instead of just exiting the industry, I wanted to be able to show people this is the way. There's a guy 5 miles from here that's buying a laundromat right now. You know he is.
Yep.
And the distributors will sell it to him, and the operators will, and he will buy it, and he will have to turn around and spend the money on the retool. We're just omitting all of the part where you give the money for the business itself.
Yeah.
They went from $100,000 sale price for this store, which is inexpensive.
It'd still be cheap. Anyone who doesn't know your method will go like, wow, that's
the problem. Hey, do you want to buy this laundromat for? There are people on the internet, there are gurus that will say, I'll teach you how to get an off-market deal. Go to a distributor, talk to them about this deal or another one, and these poor stupid sons of will come in here and give this operator, give this landlord $100 grand. And they think they're going to run this store the way it is. It's grossing $30,000 a month. That's great. You can make money. But the headaches, the hassle, everything you're going to deal with leading up to that is not worth it. And that $100 grand is very soon going to become a thorn in your side, a pain in your ass, a hole in the fucking boat. So all I'm saying is don't do it. You want to be Joe, you want to be in this position, you want to do what I did 36 times, start now, start somewhere. Because this guy is not an old man like I am. He's not gray. He is not exactly wet behind the ears either. Somewhere in the middle, and he knows he just quit his job, walked away from a 6-figure income to do this full-time, to take care of his family full-time. I can talk, I can go on. I'm amped up, I'm excited about this. You want a laundromat, do this. This is the way. You're right, it's an odd dichotomy where you say, oh, this is worth $100 grand. Are you getting those snack machines, those soda machines?
Yeah.
All this?
The only thing in the entire place that I'm not getting is they had just bought a water purification system to vend water that they're going to take with them. So that's
because it's new to them, so they're excited about it. Well, I want them this Pac-Man machine.
Okay.
My zipper's been down the whole day. What's wrong with you?
There's a lot of people out on the internet that'll shout you down when you say, oh, the free laundromat's the way to go. They say, nothing is free. Because they think what you're saying is get a free laundromat and have all brand new equipment, have it be bright and shiny and perfect and already running, and they can come in on their first day and start collecting quarters. They say, no, you can't do that. And yeah, it won't be bright and shiny. Look around, it's not bright and shiny right now. But I didn't pay anything for it so that I could invest the money in the equipment, in the retool, in the renovation of the space. So a couple weeks from now, not quite a couple months from now, it will be all bright and shiny, and we'll be making a ton of money, and I didn't spend that $100,000 up front. So the laundromat is free, and it's the right way to do this business.
I love it, man. The income is one thing. The net profit is another. If you're serious about owning coin laundromats, for the love of God, learn from me and my hundreds of successful clients. Not just me, but them. I'm this guy who doesn't even own laundromats anymore because I took my exit. I say it again and again and again. Who would sell a successful cash business? They're selling failures. And at some point they realize, I can't get that $400,000 for that business. What I need to do is step back and become a landlord. We give them that opportunity. And when they come back and visit Joe's store in a year and they see how very differently it's being run, they may say, damn, we should have done that. But they've given up, and that's okay. This took time, but now Joe has himself $55,000, $60,000 a month. You'll see. We'll come back, so stay tuned.
I'm pretty sure this hot water heater's got a few more good years left in it.